Better.
Go.
Hi, I'm Dr. Monica Noreen with the History Department at ISU. Welcome to our session on international teaching opportunities.
And my name is Dr. Erin Mikulec with the School of Teaching and Learning, and I'm happy to welcome you to the Future Teacher Conference 2020 at Illinois State University. A little bit about us. My name is Erin Mikulec. As I've already said, I am a former high school and middle school foreign language teacher. I used to teach Spanish and also 8th grade French. And I feel really passionate about internationalization in teacher education, not just because I taught foreign language, but because as a teacher, it helped me really grow in my own practice and challenge me to try new things and get out of my comfort zone. And really, it helped me the most in terms of feeling comfortable walking into a classroom anytime, any point in the world, and being comfortable, being able to teach a lesson. So I've had to do that in classrooms in Finland and Spain and Panama and Vietnam and Japan. And it has really helped my practice quite a bit. In fact, even though I'm a former middle school, high school person, I probably learned the most about teaching being in a primary school in Finland, doing a lesson, teaching kids what animals say in English because they don't say the same things in English and Finnish.
Awesome. You can see that we are passionate about internationalizing our experiences, as Dr. Mikulec mentioned in her own studies. I too come from the secondary teaching. I was a high school social studies teacher in the Chicagoland area for many years. And now I'm excited that I get to teach future teachers who want to be social studies teachers. International education was something that I experienced personally as a student, both in my own high school years and then in college, and then now get to work with ISU students who want to study abroad and teach abroad. And we also welcome international students into our classes. So this is something that we're passionate about, and we hope that our excitement is a spark that gets you to think about maybe coming to ISU and internationalizing your teaching experiences. What types of travel have you already done? There's so many things to think about, not just where am I going to go to college and what department and what am I going to study, but now we suggest that there's international opportunities for you as well. So thinking about where do you hope to go next, or even how are you going to get there? We feel that coming to ISU is a great starting point for that. The College of Education houses elementary, early childhood, middle level, and special education educators, and the secondary students are housed in their own content areas. What else do you need to think about?
And also thinking about internationalizing your education experience. Why is this exciting to you? What do you want to get out of it? Yes, it's fun to travel and take pictures and have lots of very fun adventures. But as a future teacher, what do you want to learn? Do you want to develop lesson plans and activities as part of these adventures? Do you want to gain new experience and see how lessons or schools are run in other parts of the world? Do you want to learn a foreign language? How do you want this to develop you as a teacher? And so how can you internationalize your experience beyond simply learning a foreign language or having fun adventures? There's lots of ways to do that here at Illinois State University.
Yeah, that's a great segue to our next slide, which is there are so many opportunities to internationalize your experiences in teacher education, both as a student at ISU and then also after graduation. So some of the things that we identified were just the clubs and organizations that are here on campus, hundreds of clubs for you to join that bring an international experience and international flavor to your years here in Normal. If there's something that you want and you don't see it as a club, you are encouraged to create your own club with other students and finding a faculty mentor. So we know that there are many clubs that will help internationalize your experience. You'll meet friends and find mentors. Those are students who are interested in similar things as you, or perhaps have done some study abroad already, or are an international student themselves. And so the supportive community really encourages you to learn and grow, not just from your faculty, not just from your classes and clubs, but also from your peers as well. Study abroad is not something that's just a year and has to be at a certain location. This is very much individualized and tailored to your interests. This can be a shorter experience. This could be on your own or even with a class built in as part of the curriculum. So there is a study abroad office on campus, and they have a website, which is a great starting point for you to explore what kinds of programs exist within your major, within your college, within your areas of interest or future occupations. So student teaching abroad is another opportunity. We'll talk a little bit more about that slide shortly. There's also the opportunity to have an international internship, both in education and other fields as well. You're going to major and minor in classes that have an international feel to them, both if it's studying a foreign language, if it's a minor that has an area of focus that's geographic, like a European studies minor, for example. There are majors and minors that by nature of those courses that you're taking and the experiences and content you're learning already help you internationalize your experiences.
And once you graduate from ISU, you don't have to stop with your international teaching. We do have an international job fair, and there are lots of employers there to help you continue on your way. You may decide that you want to teach abroad, and I know I've worked with lots of students to point them in the right direction of different ways to start doing this. You may choose to pursue your education and go to graduate school overseas. We actually have a student right now who's doing her master's degree in London, of all places. Or maybe you want to pursue the Peace Corps. We have a fantastic pathway program here on campus led by Bev Byers. She is wonderful to work with. And this program is fantastic for students in education because the clinical hours that you receive working in schools will actually help you be part of this. Seriously, you're halfway there through the process. One of our students, she joined the Peace Corps after graduating. She was an English education major. She went to Mozambique for 2 years, had a wonderful experience, and now she's living in Chile doing work for the United Nations on women's rights. Really incredible work that she's doing. Or you may want to apply for a Fulbright award to be an English language teaching assistant. I'm going to talk to you about that a little bit in just a second. So the School of Teaching and Learning offers several different education abroad programs for you during this summer. And these are wonderful because they're faculty led, which means a faculty member is going to go with you, and they're designed with coursework for your major. You will be with all teacher education majors. So the coursework is going to be part of your plan of study. So you're not going to be behind. In fact, it's going to help you along the way. You are going to be in schools doing observations, you might be doing assisting. We have programs in England. That's the one that I do. And you'll go to schools and have wonderful experiences. You'll get to see little ones in uniforms with those accents, and oh, they're adorable. We have a program, we have 2 programs actually in Taiwan. We have a program in Spain, one in Panama. We've had a program in England before, and then we've actually had one in spring break for 10 days. I did that when my students got to teach in a primary school in Finland. So that was a lot of fun. The point is that over the summer, we have lots of opportunities for you to go abroad. It's a short time, so you don't have to do a semester. You're not gone a long time, and you can have a concentrated, focused education abroad experience. You can also do your student teaching abroad. We have several options, and this is a great experience. So how this works is you will do 8 weeks here in Illinois, and then you can choose to do 8 weeks either in Eastbourne, England, or in Alcalá de Henares in Spain. Dr. Monica Norian and I both work with the Eastbourne, England program, and then we have some other good faculty working with the Spain program. These programs are open to early childhood education majors, elementary and middle level. And
well
the England
history, social sciences, teacher education. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but it's an awesome opportunity for secondary students to also join with their early childhood, middle level, and elementary colleagues.
So I mentioned earlier the Fulbright Student Teaching Award Program. This is a competitive program through the U.S. State Department, and you can apply to be an English language teaching assistant to one of over 140 countries in the world, and the schools range from kindergarten to university level. Like I said, this is competitive. It's something you have to start thinking about the spring of your junior year, but we do have a process and a committee here on campus that will support you with your proposal because we want you to succeed. We have a pretty good success rate with students being accepted. We've had students get awards to Spain and Taiwan and England and Brazil and lots of other places around the world. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure you definitely start asking about this once you arrive.
Awesome. We've talked a lot about different kinds of programs, different opportunities, but really there's the benefit for you. That's an important piece that you can never take away from you. When you have studied abroad, traveled abroad, it's always a part of you. And so these are some benefits that we've identified that we think are worth just kind of reiterating here, that this is an opportunity for you to see the world and experience new cultures, meet new people, and create professional relationships, form lasting friendships with both new people you've met at ISU as well as people from all over the world. You'll learn new content, you'll try interesting things and food, improve your communication and teaching skills, both by learning new languages as well as learning new pedagogy, teaching techniques. You'll travel and explore, both some on your own as well as some with the group. You'll grow as a person, as a leader, and perhaps most importantly, you're going to learn to make a difference in the world and in the lives of others. We thought that it might be helpful to hear some thoughts from students. We wished we could have brought some students to meet with you, but this session is just the two of us. But hopefully the spark has been lit for you to further explore opportunities. And here are just a couple former students from the History Social Science Education program that did part of their student teaching in England, and some of the things that they've said. Mary Kate Lessman in the fall of 2019 said, "I recommend this program to anyone who's flexible and has or wants to develop a worldly spirit. I've grown so much since being out of my comfort zone, and I know this is an experience that will last a lifetime, and not just on my resume, but it's something that I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life." So those are some powerful words. Take a moment and read through the others and think about you. What is it that you're hoping to get out of your college experience? Where is it that you hope to travel and see and learn and grow? And we are quite confident that ISU can help you get there. Just some closing comments and takeaways. It's really more affordable than you might think.
And definitely jump right in. Everything will work out. There's never going to be a perfect time to do it. So just jump right in.
It even fits into your plan of study. As we said, some of the programs we're talking about are built in. These opportunities are in the class. So it doesn't have to extend your graduation. These classes can count as your general education classes as well as some of your requirements.
And both the university and the teacher education programs here on campus want you to have these experiences. So there's scholarships available, there's financial aid, and if you're going to be a special education major, your tuition waivers will apply to education abroad programs.
If you can conceive it, we believe that you can achieve it.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. People here love to answer your questions.
Be open-minded.
And plan ahead. Some of these do take some planning ahead. So some of them, well, just start asking.
And we're catching you before you've even committed to coming to ISU, so you have lots of time to make this part of your plan. We hope ISU is a place you can see yourself learning, growing, and becoming a teacher.
Thank you very much for your time. And we hope to see you here, and hopefully we hope to take you abroad.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye.